a Destruct, and what happened was the first map was won by Av3k. I've got to assume that it was ZTN turning 1. The second map, which was turning 9, was won by Destruct, and now we go to the third and final map, which happens to be one that every Quake player is familiar with, Q3, or in this case, QZ DM6.
QZ.
And we have officially started. So Rafa and Dehang are going to hold off on that match before, or while this one ends. And we have not had a frag quite yet, but we could have our first one right here as lightning guns come out. Av3k is in a danger zone right now. He's lucky he picked up that 20, down to 38 points of health, and the Mega happens to be there for him. But DKT, definitely is showing some fierce game here at QuakeCon 2009.
And that was some good LG by DKT. Did rush Av3k and then even came to him while Av3k was at shotgun. So he did push Av3k away, didn't make it so that when he got that Mega, it wasn't too much of a stack, while also collecting that RA. There's going to be a fight over RA. Av3k waiting and looming over the edge here. Destruct down below, trying to hit LG. Av3k with that spam does hit one rocket, but doesn't knock too much health off. That Mega will spawn soon. We might see a big fight over the Mega. Ooh, Av3k with some nice pushback of LG, making sure Destruct does not hit anything.
I think Destruct made a small mistake there. I think it probably would have been smarter for him to have his rail ready versus firing some rockets in there. I understand why he did that, but I feel like he did have some good positioning in order to do just that. And we're going to have another LG battle here. Av3k down to 9 points of health. Just a 1 or 2 machine gun bullets would finish him off. And Av3k's got to be careful. Even some rocket splash damage could take him out. He's desperately in need of help, but Av3k is still going to show his game face here as finally rails trade, but it is Av3k who goes down, and Destruct surprisingly takes the lead here on DM6 as this is the final game, and Destruct has the opportunity to eliminate Av3k from the tournament.
Here, Destruct with some nice rails there, did get that Mega with only 14 points of health, then went all the way to RA. So Destruct now has RA and Mega time. I'm not sure if Av3k knows the RA time. He does know it's a few seconds after Mega, but he did not see it get picked up. So this next RA should be going to Destruct.
Some good LG and a nice rail and a pickup of that red. No, he didn't go for the red. He's going to go over to the Mega. Could be a risky move. It's going to pay off. He's going to grab that Mega and get that RA if he's lucky, and there it is. And Destruct takes a 2-point lead now over Av3k from Belarus. He is 7 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock, and this is definitely an East meets West type of a battle right here. And one of those traditional, you know, USA versus Russia has always been like acclaimed matchups in Quake 3, and it looks like Quake Live will continue that tradition.
Yes, it will. I mean, Av3k is doing a good job with Destruct picking up that RA, going for Mega. Av3k does steal that Mega. So Av3k will go towards the YA, try to get that armor stack, and then make a fight for the next lane. He hasn't got up the pad yet. Destruct, with that spam, does hit a nice rocket, does miss 2 rails, forces Av3k not to get that YA though. Destruct doesn't fall for it and goes right back to RA. Ooh, and a rocket to the face into Av3k. Falls down though. I don't know if he wanted to fall down, hits the rail, being pushed back hard. Destruct might get killed, misses another rail.
Wow.
Oh, and Av3k gets the frag. Destruct had rail out, probably shouldn't have missed 3 rails in a row there. Let Av3k get back into it.
That was definitely a situation where Destruct, I think, was incredibly unhappy with himself, and Av3k is certainly capitalized. And you know what? This is what professional players do. If they themselves cannot make things happen, they will wait for mistakes from their opponents in order to capitalize. And that was a great example right there. I'm not sure that Destruct should have fallen from that rail bridge in the first place. And that set up Av3k not only to get that LG damage, but also to land that beautiful rail from the RA perch to the lower levels. So Destruct is now going to have to work to get back into this game. Right now, yellow is up, but we're not going to see red or Mega for quite some time.
No, and Destruct did pick up that Mega, but he ate a rocket and a rail at the same exact time, so it negated any health advantage that he got from that Mega. Av3k still has the time on the Mega, so Destruct really didn't gain anything from getting that 1 Mega itself. He is going to have to run around. He's going to fight for this RA. He does have position. He might get and Av3k does miss the rail. Destruct does pick up
Mega.
That RA. Mega's going to spawn. Av3k does have height position. But
Destruct
Destruct gets the shotgun and the Mega. What an amazing play by Destruct there.
And Destruct has somehow managed to wrestle control back from the hands of Av3k.
Catches Av3k going to Plasma.
Yeah, and it's going to be LG versus Plasma. Av3k kind of like playing that one unsafe. You could tell there that he kind of knew what the red armor time was, but didn't know exactly. He went for it a little bit too soon, about 2 or 3 seconds too soon. So DKT really has the opportunity here. 5 seconds on Mega, but this is a risky move here. 2-1, he's going to pick it up right now, and there it is. 139, he's looking still pretty good, but now make over to that RA. He's not going to attack from the top. Smart move. He takes Av3k by surprise, but Av3k doing some great damage there with the LG. And once again, Destruct taking some risks and putting himself and this game in danger.
And he is going to wait here. Oh, and Destruct does hit a rocket onto Av3k, making sure he does not go up that pad. Destruct does take that pad, does hit 2 splash damage rockets onto Destruct, but LG's him from above is going to give him this RA, and it might give him this Mega as it spawns right now. We will see Destruct has position on the lower end. Is LG and Av3k out? Av3k with 2 nice rockets on Av3k and picks up Mega. So Av3k is back in full control.
And I think that Destruct is playing Av3k in a way that Av3k is definitely having to stay on his toes. This isn't an autopilot DM6 match by any means. I've seen Destruct do quite a few unorthodox things that are very risky, but as we commonly say, you've got to do risky things in order to win versus these high-level players. And in this particular case, some of those opportunities have paid off for Destruct, while others have paid off for Av3k. So right now, Av3k waiting for that Mega. He's now going to put himself in danger sitting on top, but he will grab it and does have control.
Yeah, so, I mean, Destruct did hit that rail as Av3k was waiting at RA, made Av3k down to about 17 points of health, but had to go back to YA to replenish up. Could have had a frag there if he knew how low Av3k was, but wasn't. Av3k with a huge health and armor advantage now. Destruct going very carefully towards that YA. Very lucky he does pick that up, has a decent stack. He can fight over this next Mega and RA as it spawns at the exact same time.
And Destruct was kind of hiding there in the hallway, and I mean, Av3k was forced to choose one or the other. I think it was probably smart at that time that he took RA. He's also going to capitalize on YA. Destruct does have some armor, so he's not down and out, but I think that was a pretty smart move by Av3k.
Yeah, and Destruct does miss that peak rail as Av3k was at YA, could have gotten some free damage, does spam down the hall, will not hit any. Av3k only with 0 rockets now, so he must come from above. Destruct doesn't know that he does pick up those rockets. He does pick up RA, so Destruct has control of RA, and Mega will spawn now.
Another great set of rockets coming out here as Av3k uses that vertical advantage.
Nice rail by Destruct.
And he is going to grab Mega. Now let's look at Destruct, and he actually looks still pretty good. Surprised he didn't go for those shards, but I understand not wanting to give away position. Red armor is more important. He's going to go for it. Missed rail by Av3k, and a huge capitalization there by Destruct.
Destruct almost had it.
He was definitely trying to get some better positioning. That's the kind of unorthodox play I think that Destruct is sort of implementing and mixing up in his game. There's an impressive for Destruct, and that's going to put Av3k down to 45 points of health. So he's in the danger zone right now. Boy's got to run.
And Destruct picks up red and the Mega and catches Av3k going to Plasma. Will take the lead 4-3 to 1 minute to go. And he's going to pick up this YA here. Catches Av3k going up. Oh, and he gets another frag, 5-3, and picks up YA. So Av3k in a very bad position. No items up. Destruct knows the timing of the Mega and the RA. A smiley face comes out from Destruct. Av3k raining down rockets, but can he make up 2 frags in less than under the minute?
I've got to say, Slasher, I think if you said, hey, if you think Destruct could beat Av3k in a loser's bracket to eliminate from his tournament, what are the chances of that happening? I think a lot of people would say there's no chance of that happening. And right now, I have to say I'm very impressed by the way Destruct has been playing. And, you know, Av3k, although he may not be as seasoned in Quake Live, is no slouch when it comes to the Quake series. So this is a very impressive display. And we've got 22 seconds remaining.
Av3k needs a frag right now. He's going to rocket jump up. Destruct is going to out LG him. And he's going to take the frag, and Destruct will eliminate Av3k from the tournament.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
Destruct is probably playing the best he has in a very long time.
And Destruct, for those that don't know, he goes back. I mean,
Way back.
Destructor's a
Way
UT99
back.
champion. He played then the next iteration of UT. He then started playing Quake 3. He played Quake 4. He's obviously very much into Quake Live. So there he goes as he sets off. He's going to say good game to Av3k, and that is going to be it. And we see there Destruct going over to Rafa, who we're actually going to be seeing next.
Right up next.
And what a great, great, great game that